Hey T,
What's up, Charlie?
what's going on, girl? How you doing?
Nothing much. Can't
How's your
complain.
yeah? How's your weekend?
It was good. It was good. It's a bit humid today, but nice and relaxing.
A bit human, she says. I didn't realize it got so hot there.
hmm Especially July, August, it's like straight just humidity.
Now I'm not gonna give you too much sympathy. I lived in South Carolina for 20 years, so
Oh, well, yeah, that's yeah, that's and like that's relative to going down to Louisiana. Like I can't
yeah.
I love Louisiana because their food is amazing, but going down there and being comfortable, mm-mm.
I mean, I got used to it. It's very much like the summer winter thing just gets reversed. You know,
Yeah.
your summers become your winters and vice versa. But I went out yesterday. Um, I went up to Boston for the night and went to a Red Sox game, and I had a
Okay.
fucking blast. Let me tell
It's
you,
Yeah, Fenway is always a good time.
it is a good time.
It's just the environment.
Oh, it's great. I've been going my whole life too, so it's just another awesome trip.
Yeah.
You been looking at this stuff?
Yeah, so before I started studying for Sec Plus, I was actually studying for
Yeah.
AWS architect solution. So a lot of this stuff is kind of overlapping what I learned for architect. It's just trying to like give me a reminder of all of it.
Yeah. The only thing I found hard in my research was, again, it was acronyms, but it was like those AWS specific. Here comes Andy Vargas. AWS specific acronyms.
Yeah.
There
Like
was,
what?
let me see if I can find. Hey Andy.
Hey, how you
Uh,
guys?
What's
what's
up,
up,
Andy?
bro?
Not much.
Um, you know what I where I got it from, Tam, is that video.
Oh, okay.
Um, how's your weekend, Andy?
Pretty good. Nothing exciting. Too exciting. How about you guys? What you guys been up to?
What?
Chilling.
I went to Boston. I had a good time. I had
Yeah.
my first dose of civilization in like a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
guys get
meeting up with the some of the classmates, that was pretty cool.
yeah, that was my next question. How was that?
hmm That was really good. It was nice to see people like actually, be able to physically see, your classmates that you seen on Zoom. So,
Give me your top, without mentioning anyone's weight. Give me your top three surprises
um,
or top one surprise. I don't know. Is somebody really tall that shouldn't be tall or something?
so I didn't think Mahmoud is tall.
Is he? Is he?
Yes, Mahmoud has to be like maybe 6'3".
Really?
6'3", 6'4". Like he's tall. Like
Tall, tall.
I did not expect that. Yeah, he's tall.
I had him
Um,
about 5'9". Yeah.
yeah, me too. He's
Isn't
tall.
that funny?
Um, that's
Did
it for the
didn't
most part.
was Nana there by any chance?
No, no.
I'm dying to know how tall he is. Yeah, I bet you he's short, even though I think he's tall.
Yep,
But
yep.
that was fun though, huh?
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a real good time. It was nice, and for like you said, for me, it was like the first time me being out in civilization. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
this is nice.
This is
So,
fun.
hmm
Oh, I had a bunch of drinks and I was walking around just being a debaucherous. It was great. It was great. All right, let's wait 2 more minutes, see who shows up, and then I think Tamara and Andy will go into um I don't know. I'll just we'll just take a guess. I've got two screens of questions in front of me.
yeah, you can start anywhere.
All right. Um,
How many
what?
people went to the meetup?
I was so it was Mahmood, William, Nancy, David Stone, um, Hassan. If you remember Hassan from like the beginning classes.
Hassan.
Um,
I love that.
yeah,
Yeah.
and Aiden.
Oh, wow, cool.
Yep, and myself. So I think that's like six, seven.
That's cool. Sounds about right considering those are kind of like some of the more outgoing
Yep.
people.
Yep. William came on his bike. Got a
Did
big
he?
boy bike. Yeah.
What a stud he is.
What is that?
What is his big boy bike? What does that mean?
Yamaha something 1300.
Oh, big boy bike. I see.
Yeah, big boy.
What a cool guy he is. William. My favorite part about William from the class was when, like how William reacted when he became aware that we were kind of giving him a hard time about all the hot mics,
Yeah.
and he just like he like didn't let it bother him at all. He was like it kept happening. It was like I love this. I love that reaction to it.
Yeah, we joked about that yesterday. We were like, yeah, well, we kind of feel like we know your house layout by your alarm setting.
Not just that, the behaviors of all your housemates.
Yeah,
Like
very true.
somebody's coming in about 6:30 every night. I gotta hack them because of that. All right, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
You guys see test prep training?
Yep.
All right, so these are miscellaneous questions, and I think it'll be like, oh shit. See, this is only 10. This is not gonna help. This one, well, if we get stopped, see, there's a next here.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that means there's like 50 questions. I don't know. Let's try this one and see how it goes. You know
Okay.
what? Let's just do the little 10. Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right. Andy, did you get a chance to look at any of this stuff yet? Mute.
You muted.
I started like a little bit, honestly. I just been kind of caught up with work.
Yeah.
I tried to watch that 4 hour video. I got like I probably watched 2 hours of it over the course of 2 days. So
Yeah. It's
I'm not really up
the
yet.
the video's cool. It just provides another resource because after a while you get tired of reading, right? Like it just gives you another outlet to actually like hear someone talk about these different services that AWS
Yeah.
has. So yeah, I do both, and I like how they give like little like for you to do labs, little labs. So
Yeah. I
and
guess
the
I
labs are
missed
really
that.
easy. The labs are really easy. This is one course, and but it's in relation to architect solutions. At the end of that course, they teach you how to customize your Amazon Alexa because
Oh yeah,
Alexa,
that's cool.
yeah, yeah, it is really cool.
Yo, that reminds me. Maybe I don't know if anyone, if you two would be into this, or if anybody else that wants to study this shit would be into this, but I might just plow on to the next one after this.
Yeah. Well, so I know I have this scheduled in July, and then I have the architect solutions test studied for
Oh,
October.
oh, you're way ahead of me then. Okay.
Yeah.
I might just take them. Here comes William right here. I might just go right into the next one after I get done with this. All I'm doing right now is applying for jobs. Oh,
Yeah.
that's Robert. Excuse me. That's not William. Oh, it is William. What's up, Bill
What's
Will?
up, William? How's the job search coming?
I haven't clicked apply on
Uh,
anything like properly yet, but I've been doing like a lot of like thorough examination of job posts, like
yeah.
going in and like Google mapping it and making sure I understand where their office is and understanding all the stuff like who's the leadership. I've done that for like 5 companies, so I'm
Cool.
feeling better and better about it the more I go into it. What's up, Will?
Going on, guys?
What's up, Will?
Hey Charlie, what kind of jobs are you like currently applying to, like help desk or?
Yeah, all right, Andy. Here's how do I say this clearly? I kind of had a breakthrough on this. Um, so there's help desk, and that sits there as like a side. You can be help desk. But if you go right straight into security, I guess help desk. Excuse me, help desk is security. But if you go into something else, it's either as an engineer, an analyst. Here's Mahmoud,
Mm-hmm.
or something else. So I was looking at jobs. I was trying to figure out which one of those would be me. I think it's analyst or whatever. But So that's kind of how I was looking at it, Andy. I was like looking for those categories, like because one of the ones that, like engineer asks you to like be able to program, and I'm not a programmer, nor do I want to be, you know. So I'm more like not laying the code down. I'm examining it after the fact. So I'm looking for jobs like that. What's up,
Yeah.
Mahmoud?
How are you guys?
What's up,
Hold on,
Mahmoud?
Mahmood.
Hey,
What's going
And you
on?
definitely have to read the job descriptions too, because sometimes the title will
Oh,
say it will say engineer, but
yes,
then you look at the qualifications, and some of it might be like you know just fundamental or basic script knowledge, right?
yes,
We have that, so
yes.
you definitely just have to read into the jobs.
And what if it says engineer and it might not be engineer? You read through it, you can still put it into a category.
Yes,
And the categories are usually like whether you're going to literally analyze stuff or whether you're going to create stuff or engineer, analyst,
yes.
whatever. There's one more I'm forgetting, but
So analyst, consultant,
consultant.
yep.
That's right.
Yeah, there's even specialists, cybersecurity specialists, right?
Specialist. Yeah.
There's a lot out there, but like Charlie said, you have to read into the post.
Yeah, but I'm going hard on the job search this week, so if you guys want to find out anything I found out, I'll be happy to relay.
Have you been meeting up with Amy?
Oh yeah,
All
I've
right.
been beating her door down.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
You gotta remember, I'm without
Lena too.
employment.
Lena's a
Yeah,
good resource too. Just
well,
Lena.
FYI.
according to David, Lena is more. She's better at interviewing and like those questions than Amy. Lena and
Yeah.
Chinho, if you can get.
Because she's not cyber, and Lena has that background, and Lena is very, very helpful. And
Hmm.
it's funny because you remember at one point when we were going through the course, she was like, listen, I've blocked off my schedule, so please you guys reach out. And I heard her, but I wasn't gonna do it. And then when I did it, she was like, what do you need?
What do
She's
you need?
very helpful. Very
Yeah,
helpful.
the one thing that's thrown me off though is there are other people in career services that are there
Yeah.
to help us. We've never been introduced to them. I finally have met a couple of them through like beating down people's doors, but it's kind of off-putting. There's
Yeah.
this guy who does business development. I think Mahmoud and I were talking about it, named Brian Gulson.
Yes,
But they just
Brian.
hired that guy.
Huh?
Yep.
I think they just hired that guy.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did just
maybe
get
so.
hired.
Maybe
He
so.
did just get hired.
Maybe so.
And for like Andy, if you're looking for a job, William, if you're trying to get yourself out there, send Brian your resume, because I guess he's like the business relations guy for Hacker U. And essentially when there's job openings, he just kind of sends the resumes over to those people, those organizations that are looking for hiring.
Yeah, he has proprietary. He told me he's got proprietary software and connections. Both let him skip the initial process for you, and he's willing to like submit your stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, it's I
he's
don't know.
outstanding.
We'll see if he can help me and us.
They did kind of like how the Flatiron School does in Brooklyn, like they get you a job after. I kind of wish AU would have did that for us.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, this is the equivalent of that, I suppose. We're gonna have to make
yeah,
it work.
yeah.
I mean, Flatiron might be a little bit better, of course, but I think we have an opportunity to make these people work for us.
They definitely, and you're right,
Yeah,
Charlie. They're there. I guess we just are now finding out. Like, oh, okay.
That's
So
what I'm upset about. Is I felt like it's a little confusing. But anyway, let's dive into some AWS.
let's do it.
Well, let me just share something real quick.
Please.
My issue is um, I don't plan on getting into the cybersecurity job market until sometime next year.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I will, on my current job, I'll have 20 years and fully vested and retirement and all those good things next year. So I didn't want to do it before then. So I'm just kind of at a perplexed in terms of how to proceed. I don't want to get on the job market and then get an offer when I know I'm not going to take it.
Yeah.
William, what's your enjoyment level of with this stuff or interest level with all the stuff we've been working with and all the tools
Well,
and all that?
some of it really gets my heart pumping,
Yeah.
and then there are other things I could care less about.
So I
Um,
would spend this time figuring out what it is that gets your heart pumping and learning more.
Building
Oh,
on that.
Yeah, I would do more like almost not maybe not certifications, but like formal classes. So like since you've got time, especially
Hmm.
because right now you're kind of probably like me missing the class time. I mean, I like that time, you know. It's like my learning.
Hmm.
So I'm actually gonna try to pump into my nights like at least one night of study. So that's what
Mhm.
I would do if I were you, Will.
Yeah.
You had a whole
And
year.
yeah, now and then, if you like, now is a good time to go back into the labs we've done throughout the whole 10-month course, the ones that you feel like, we're interested in, that you can build on, things
Hmm.
to help you build your resume.
Hmm.
And, now's a good time, because initially that was my thing, but yeah, this is good time to just kind of like hone in on skills, right? And
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is all depends on what you want to hone in on. So if your thing is cloud, I can tell you right now, all those cloud resources are free.
Wow.
Every one of them, they're all free. The
Hmm.
practice exams may not be, but even AWS, they give you a free test. It's a short one,
Hmm.
but all those resources are free for cloud. Any cloud services, if you want to do Microsoft, they're all free.
Yeah.
So, but everything else, you gotta dive a little bit deeper in. But yeah, it's great. If you're saying by next year, it's great. It's a great time for you to just build up on what you think you want to get in. You're
Yeah,
wanting
because I
to
don't
get
want to get
into.
stale. I don't
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
all this that I have, and then the whole year goes by. I haven't done anything,
But
and
William, the way she does, I don't know if you've done any resume work with Amy, but the
I'll
resume
meet
I
with her
got.
in the morning.
Okay, well, you're gonna see this thing, and it's gonna be very project intensive, probably.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm just thinking if you continue on with your personal studies over the next year, you could add a few things to that and say,
Right.
I did this project, check it out. I really like cloud, and I built my own cloud environment, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
You know? So
Good
I think that's
idea.
good.
Cool.
All right, let's dive in. Um, Before I read this, I want to point out one word in the second line here. This is AWS tools. So a lot of I think what we're gonna have to know is like what the different tools are and what they do.
Absolutely. So
Yep.
it's all about knowing what the resources are.
Yep.
Yep. And how to use them.
So this
Um,
is probably four tools right here. Go ahead. Sorry.
so this test or this certification, how many questions in the exam? And like
65.
65 questions,
Yep.
and for
It's
like
like
an hour, 2 hours,
it's like yeah,
Uh,
it's 90 minutes.
yeah, 90
90,
minutes.
Hmm.
and you take it from your home or
It's
You
no you.
can.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. This is actually the only one during non-COVID that you can take from home.
Mm-hmm.
This one, the next level up, you have to go into Pearson View. Maybe not during COVID, but in
hmm.
normal times. Um,
So this one is okay.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna read this one. An organization has been using AWS for a few months. Which of the below tools will help the finance team visualize the organization's AWS spending? Okay, so we need to visualize a few months of spending. Like how much have I been billed? We got
Yeah.
Cost Explorer,
Hmm.
Cloud Watch, Cost Manager, and Consolidated Billing.
So I know in order for you to go to see your bills, you go to Cost Explorer. But this will, like you said, for a few months, it could be consolidated billing.
I see another keyword too, though. See that visualize?
Yeah,
That makes
because
me think.
there is some kind of graph in there too.
Yeah,
I
right?
remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so
So
that
that was
would
cost manager.
that
As,
was Cost
as,
Manager?
as,
I would
as a,
think cost manager, because it's
Oh,
something that's managing your costs. And so it says which will help the team visualize the organization's AWS spending.
Mhm.
the only one that it feels like a next level thing to visualize it. But if you saw it in Cost Manager, that's probably our giveaway, right? I was just gonna say to visualize it would be like a deeper step, which means to me maybe
Cost
Explorer.
Explorer.
I don't
I
know.
was thinking about A2, but it's okay. This is our first.
We'll find out.
Mhm.
All right. You have decided to pay a low upfront fee in order to get a slightly discounted hourly rate. What payment model are you using? Are you planning to use? Um,
Mhm.
pay the. Okay, so did we when we had our AOS instances, did we have to pay anything up front? No.
We
No.
gave we put our credit card. I would say pay as you go. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. You decided to pay a low upfront fee in order to get a significantly discounted hourly rate.
Hmm. It's like you're saying I'll give you more money if you charge me less.
Yeah.
You don't think
Um,
it would be pay less as AWS grows? Because pay as you go,
yeah.
that seems like, just what it says. You pay as you go. It doesn't imply that you're getting a discount.
It doesn't really reference the unique pay situation there, does it?
Right.
The
So you
only
got
reason why I'm like pay as you go is because that's what the cloud is. But
yeah.
maybe that's a red herring. Maybe they threw that in just
Mhm.
But maybe it's just maybe that's the default situation.
yeah.
And this is a different thing. I'm still curious about pay less by using more. That one sounds like what's going on here. But no, it's probably not. That's probably a scale thing where if you use a shitload of services, you get a better rate.
But it
Mhm.
might be. I think you're right because it says you're paying a low upfront fee in order to get a significant discounted hourly rate. So essentially you are paying less. And well,
It's tricky.
yeah,
uh, we don't think it's saved when you reserve though, right, guys?
no.
I think it's C.
I tend to agree with William. I mean, I like that pay less by using more, but pay less as
Pay less
AOS.
as AWS
Except
grows.
except that it doesn't really imply that it's growing. There's going to be growth. It's like you just want
As
to
your
pay
use,
more.
I'm thinking as your use, your utilization of it grows. You pay less because and that's what the discounted fee is, and you pay the low upfront fee to get started.
I mean, it makes common
But
sense.
it could be any one of them
Let's find
actually.
out. Let's find out what
Yeah.
happens. Let's try it. Fuck it. We'll just take a note that we thought this one was interesting. Um. Oh, here we go. So you guys ever heard of this thing? This S3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple,
So yeah.
simple storage
So
solution.
yes.
This is a bucket, right?
Yep. S3 bucket.
Okay. How much can we store in it? A petabyte sounds like too much.
No, it's too much.
Yeah, I don't think it's a petabyte.
I think it's a storage capacity virtually unlimited.
Yeah. I I still don't understand that. How this is one thing I don't understand about the cloud. Like if you're using virtualization on
With virtual
it,
storage.
it's all got to be backed by something physical though, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that's what
That's
AWS has. They have
yeah.
all of those
Yeah, they have the
data
stuff.
centers
Yeah.
called availability zones, right?
Yep.
That's where AWS comes in, and they like we'll manage all the physical stuff so that you can be out in this virtual world and you can scale up. So you want 10 servers, you can have 10 servers, and
Yep.
then a week later, if you want 5, you can scale back to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
All
agree with
right.
my rule. I think it is an unlimited one.
What do you think, Andy?
I
You think
don't.
it's
So I know
C?
I don't think it's virtually unlimited.
I don't know what to make of this, but I
I
feel
so
like
I do know that it said up to 5 something in
The
5
five is
terabytes.
the five is the availabilities, I think.
Is that
5 nines.
5 nines, I think.
Well,
50,
I got
yeah,
a weird.
50 gig is a lot.
It's a
It's more
lot, but
than,
I think
yeah,
it's still an arbitrary number. I just don't feel
yeah,
like they would do that. I feel like they would.
no.
If it's the cloud,
Mhm.
they're
so?
gonna let you.
I'm inclined to think that it's the last one.
It's short to a petabyte of data.
I mean, that makes sense. It does. I just don't know if I see them doing that.
You gotta
What's
make
a petabyte? What is that? 1,000 gig?
Peta is
1,000 terabytes.
1,000
holy
terabyte?
shnikey. That's a ton, guys. That's like all of
1,000
the
terabyte? I thought
Yeah.
1,000 terabyte is 1 gig. No.
No, you got it
No.
backwards.
You got it backwards.
That is a lot.
A
1,000
petabyte.
gigs
You can
equals
store
1
like
terabyte.
every Major League
1,000 gig.
Baseball
Yeah, yeah.
statistic ever in a petabyte. It's huge.
Football, basketball.
I mean, this one's starting to look better and better,
Mhm.
but I don't think anybody really knows. So should we just take a guess and move on and figure out what the answer
Yeah,
is?
that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with my bottom one though.
Okay.
You want to go for it tomorrow? Let's
I
go
mean, you
for
don't
it.
have to put it, but I'm just
I know I
I'm
don't.
making a mental note. Like,
Okay, fine. All right, here we go with more tools. Which of the following AWS offerings allows customers to find, buy, and immediately start using software solutions?
that's the marketplace.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Everybody on board with that? That's where you
Yeah.
actually
Mhm.
you go use third-party stuff or whatever?
hmm
Wow, we got one pretty easy. That's pretty good. Which AWS service provides on-demand downloads of AWS security and compliance reports? I read about that. That might be Artifact.
I thought it was Trusted Advisor. I
Maybe
think
it
I've
is.
seen that before.
I don't know this one.
I had a little bit of a worry, guys, that I didn't do much studying of this stuff beforehand, so this is going to be pretty tough.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean that's just how we started with the
Yeah,
Security Plus, all right?
It is. It is.
That's okay.
Anybody feeling strong about any of the four here?
I feel strong about Trusted Advisor.
Trusted advisor.
I think I read that.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I think
It
you
would
can
make
go with-
sense. It makes sense logically. Trusted advisor, on-demand downloads of security and compliance reports. I don't really know which one it is, but we'll find out in a minute. I'm gonna go on the record for Artifact though.
Okay.
Somebody want to take this one?
Your logs show that one or more AWS owned IP addresses are sending packets to multiple ports on your server, and you believe this is an attempt to
Discover unused
discover
ports.
secure ports. What should you do?
Apparently we're contacting somebody,
The service
Mm.
security team.
right?
I don't think you would directly. They will. I think there is a triage.
One or more AWS owned IPs. So that's a problem. If AWS owned IPs are pinging your server,
Multiple ports on your server.
yeah, that's a problem. That
Do you
might be
think when you own an AWS account, do you think they will have a concierge team that will be available to you every time you
It
call them?
depends on what account
Yeah.
you pay for. Like there's
Right.
different account packages.
Because
But I'm gonna
find
go.
it.
I just
Mhm.
feel like that's a security issue right there.
It is, my only
I-
concern is the security. I don't think you go directly to security because you feel like it's a security problem.
So you say you would have to call customer service and then get like.
Yeah. Yeah, they will direct you.
Yeah, but there's one thing. There's one thing we're not discussing. It's AWS owned IP addresses that are doing this thing.
Right.
Like that makes it weird for me.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't even know what that means. I don't know if that means that some third party is using
So
AWS, or is that
essentially like when you scale up a EC2 like server, it gives you an IP address. So when it says AWS IP addresses, it's
okay?
essentially somewhere in the AWS cloud. There's servers that are trying to they're sending multiple packets to
Scanning your ports, yeah. Okay. The question is, who do we talk to? We're still at the fundamental question of who do we talk to?
I see what you're saying, Mahmoud, but I still feel like this is, because you don't know where it's coming from. I feel like it's a security thing. Like, but you're right. Do you have access to the security team? I don't know, but I just feel like.
Let's not forget that scanning somebody's ports is illegal.
And it's an attempt to hack, like
Yes.
trying to get your vulnerability.
All right. Well, let's just find out in a minute. We're gonna pop security in here. I feel like maybe it could be abuse because it's. I don't know. I'm just talking now. All right. Great.
How can an organization track resource inventory and configuration history for the purpose of security and regulatory compliance?
Oh, so this is
So
like
because we see artifact here, I'm tempted to think it's artifact, and that
sounds
question
like it.
that you just said, Charlie, that we
Yeah.
the other one is probably artifact as well, but that's just me. I
So
don't
you
know.
felt okay. So this security and regulatory compliance. Remember we
Yeah,
just learned about this in DFIR, like the use of the word artifact.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's a
I think it's
DFIR
artifact.
term. All right. What else we got here though?
Then go
Cloud
back to the other one, change
preemption.
it to artifact.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
you think so? So
yeah.
so
Yeah,
we are
yeah, I
now
think so.
we're now of the belief that artifact gives you compliance reports and security
Yes.
reports.
Mhm.
Okay. And it tracks resource inventory. Okay. So it's almost like is artifact, should we consider that a one-stop, not a one-stop shop, but a go-to place for
For compliance
security and
and security.
compliance?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Who's got it?
What
What
is
is a specific benefit of an enterprise support plan?
I'm gonna guess this is for obviously businesses, and they probably paid a bunch for it. It's like a good plan, and it gives you extra benefits. So which one of these is one of them?
Maybe a cloud support associate, a technical account manager.
Oh, they're saying you
Mm,
get an employee. Okay.
I think a cloud support associate.
This is
Because
tough.
enterprise support plan probably it's that when you get an enterprise support plan, maybe something kind of, I would say support manager or account, maybe technical account manager.
Mm,
Oops. One of those two.
Yeah, because I'll give you an example. In our company, any vendor we have a technical, what we call them account managers. If you have a problem, you call them directly. You don't call the company, you don't call nobody. So,
Hmm.
so that's probably is the same. Um,
okay.
I would say the same logic here. I don't know.
I I don't think except for maybe solutions architect, which I think we can probably rule out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
These three, I don't think we know enough now to be able to answer this. So we'll just take a guess and try to learn from
Mhm.
here.
Just because of the word enterprise.
Enterprise throws it off a little bit, yeah.
Uh,
But you get some employee with your account.
yeah. Which of the
Okay.
following can be used to call?
Go ahead, Mahmoud.
Which of the following can be used to call AWS services from different programming languages?
Whoa.
Oh, CLI? I don't know.
Oh man. Do you remember what this first thing is? The IAM or
The
LAM
IAM,
or
that's the
IAM?
something access management, the identity access
Yeah, there
Identity
management.
you
access management.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So,
SDK too. I think something we should learn that one too.
We did just learn that. That's the what the hell? I'm gonna look it up.
yo, I just figured out. I think this is probably one of the last two because I wasn't thinking about the right thing.
But I know there is a command line interface for
Yeah,
AWS.
and
Exact. That is something.
It's different programming languages,
Hmm.
right? So you have to.
Hmm.
I think it might be console or CLI. I don't know.
Okay,
Hmm.
so just for FYI, SDK is software development kits.
Oh,
So it's a application program interface. Oh, that's what it is. Tailored to your programming language or platform.
yep.
Hmm.
SDK. Say it again. What software? What was it?
Uh, hold on.
Sorry, bud.
I have to start taking notes.
Software development kits. And it says simplify
Okay.
using AWS services in your applications with an application program interface tailored to your programming language or platform.
Okay. Okay. I like it. Yeah, I know, Mahmoud. A lot of these terms are. There's a lot of terms here. It's a lot to.
Yeah.
I know it's an easy cert, but it's still a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Here's a couple of tools.
This one I know. This one is ops works, and I only know.
Which AWS service lets you use Chef and Puppet to automate how servers are configured, deployed, and managed across your Amazon EC2 instances. or
Yeah.
on-premises compute environment.
Yeah,
No clue.
that's ops works. And I don't know that because when I see the chef and puppet, I was like, oh, that's different.
Hey, go for it.
I think elastic beanstalk is like what you use to grow into more stuff. I still don't know what cloud formation I read about.
CloudFormation has something to do with automation.
Okay. All right, let's see how we did. Whoa.
We got some studying to do, right?
Whoa,
It's
How
not
baby.
gonna
are you
let
able
you.
to see what you?
You're not
Oh,
gonna
you
give
can't
me
No.
even
no
see it.
answers? Oh, it wants me to buy premium. Oh shit.
They won't tell you what you got right or wrong.
They won't tell us what we got right or wrong. Is this another test though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if this one gives us any feedback.
Jeez.
Let's try this one. All right. At the conclusion of the quiz, you will get a score and also question explanations.
Awesome.
Okay, so with Amazon S3, standard storage is designed to provide.
Just say 11 nines. That's 11
Is
nines.
it 11?
Yeah, I believe it's 11.
It sure is. Provide 11.9% durability and what percent availability? Wait a second, let's slow our roll here. This is the durability versus availability thing.
Yep.
All right, with Amazon S3 standard storage is designed to provide 11.9% durability and what percent availability? Okay, what did we
The 4
decide
to
on this?
5.
That's the 99.99.
That's what you said, right, Tim? Four,
Yeah.
4 nines.
And when we use 5,
No,
there is no 5, only 4, right?
there's I
Five,
It's
five
not
feels
there.
more familiar to me, but I'm gonna trust
I
my partner here.
it's definitely 99.99.
Mhm.
That's the kind of confidence I like. Amazon, all right, let me make this a little bigger. Amazon EMR offers what type of managed framework to process large amounts of data across dynamically scalable Amazon EC2 instances? Jesus, I struggled with that.
That's Hadoop.
Hadoop. Hang on 1 second though. What's EMR? Is
So
it?
I don't know what EMR is, but because it doesn't say. Hold on,
What if it's electronically managed records?
let me look at this PDF. Because even in this PDF, because I just was going over it, it doesn't even say what the hell EMR is. It just says what the service is. Hold on.
I just had an epiphany. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it doesn't say what the hell EMR is.
Well, I think it's talking about a database and managing a lot of data. So it's asking us
Yes.
what tool to use in the creation of a database. The only one that strikes me as familiar is NoSQL, but if Hadoop is familiar to you, I think that's
Yes.
good
Hadoop
enough for me.
is it.
Good
It says
enough
as
for.
far as elastic map reduce.
Say it again, Andy.
Elastic map reduce.
Oh my God, that is
Elastic
not.
map
It's
reduce.
not even
All
close to
right.
what I thought it was.
I have no clue.
That's like when you get 40% on the previous quiz and you're wondering why. Shit. All right. With HTTP and TTPS traffic, what feature of an application load balancer, and there's like 4 different kinds of load balancers they use, what feature of an application load balancer can be used to bind a user's session to a specific instance?
That'd be sticky, right?
See, it might be, but maybe they're just good in asking us very tempting questions. No, I don't know. It sounds like that's what it would be, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Bind a user's persistence doesn't make sense. Permanence doesn't make sense. Lambda pi, I think, is a red herring. They've got a tool called Lambda, but I don't know about Lambda pi. And blobs, I don't know. I mean, blobs may be it.
We heard something about blobs before, right?
Did we?
I don't
I think so.
remember.
It
It
seems
sounds
kind of.
familiar to me.
It does seem kind of familiar to me.
Mhm.
We'll find out in a minute. With which pricing model do you pay for compute capacity by the hour with no required minimum commitments?
That would
On
be
demand.
on demand. Yeah.
By the hour. Sounds sketchy.
What did
The
we
only
pick for the previous one?
Sticky.
nothing
Oh,
sticky.
Sticky.
sticky. Okay.
With a very soft note to blobs as the potential answer.
No, but I think Tamara feels really good about sticky.
Well,
I mean, it makes sense, but it could be a red herring, but it makes sense.
Which of the following are the two services on AWS you can choose for searches? Searches.
It's Amazon ES,
Yes, we know that one.
And then cloud search.
Cloud Search.
it's
Or
also this is
locate.
also kind of tempting, and that's also kind of tempting. Discover, locate,
hint.
hint. These are just good red herrings. What? Oh, Amazon S3 Storage Glacier is a long-term storage solution that currently starts at what rate per gig per month? Fuck me.
I feel like it's one of the cheaper ones. So that the Glacier is cheap, and then the Glacier Archive is cheap. So it's either 1 or 2 cents. I just don't know which one. So
I don't trust anything for 1 cent. It's not even a cent, it's a tenth of a cent.
yeah, that's true.
What is that, a month?
Yep. So yeah, so what it is it's essentially like you put the stuff that you don't need. But with that, so if you ever do need it, there's a time lapse that it's not going to be like readily available to you. So it's in this storage database. However, when you want to retrieve it, it could take up to like 12 hours before you'll be able to have access to it. And then I think the Storage Glacier archive is like 24 hours, up to 24 hours.
Okay.
But because they're not available right away, you're gonna save on cost.
Right.
They're gonna
Yeah,
be
they're the two cheapest.
yeah. Okay.
Which of the following allows you to bid on spare Amazon EC2 computing capacity?
That's spot.
Spot instances.
Mhm.
What do you mean to bid on spare Amazon EC2 computing capacity?
So essentially, there's like an excess of EC2 computing services that AWS has. And so what AWS allows you to do is to like bid on that excess. So say you have like a certain plan, right? Say you're on demand and you're like, all right, I know I'm starting a a company. I need a little bit more, but I don't want to change my plan. So then you're going to bid to get more time. And AWS like each month has like that excess of computing time that people just buy, right? So, but it's off of a bid. So it's like, all right, I need 10 extra hours. And AWS is like, all right, you can get 10 extra hours and at this rate, right? It's gonna be at a cheaper rate because it's not a permanent thing.
It's they're reusing stuff they already sold, so
Correct.
that's pretty cool.
And
All
then
right.
and in the retrospect, you get to sell. It's like say you have a plan where you I can't remember specific verb of the type of plan where maybe you might have too much computing capacity. You can sell your computing capacity and put it out there so that people can bid on it.
I imagine all this is quasi-automated within the Amazon billing too.
Yes,
So you're just the amount you'll see come out of your account will be less.
correct.
That's cool. All right, so we're gonna go with Spot.
Spot.
This looks cool, but and these, but okay.
These
With
EC2 instances, which of the following is a snapshot of a particular state of that resource. What the what?
I don't know either, William.
With EC2 instances.
Which of the following is a snapshot?
Come on, come on, come on.
So it's with
Name, so it's a snapshot. We need
right.
to, what name are you using for this snapshot?
I'm thinking so for me it's either a golden image or a portrait, but I'm thinking you said portrait? Who said portrait? Oh.
Hang on a
Andy, I
second.
think so.
I wonder if anyone's gonna get this reference. I want the knife. Golden Child. Anyone? It's a great movie. It's a great damn movie. Brother Nimsey. I tend to think it's Golden Image too for some damn reason. I don't have any clue. Anybody hate me for doing this? Let's just try it. I mean that. No, no, maybe something about that gold, baby. I love gold. Okay. Oh, these are 4 more tools. Jesus.
Which of the following from Amazon is an interactive query service used to analyze data in Amazon S3 using standard SQL and serverless? So you pay for the queries that you run.
That's Athena.
Tamara, you are on top of it. Damn.
Athena's serverless.
Good job.
Tamara's been prepping. You guys we need to bring our game up.
No, I told you I was studying for solutions architect way before Security Plus, and then I stopped. So a lot of this is like a refresher.
How hard is solution architect?
Oh man, listen, it's not hard to learn. It's the questions and how they question, like how they give them to you. I'm like, what the hell? Like
Really?
those questions are crazy. You know, like you really, so it's they ask you the questions in the like with the like you being able to interpret what services are needed by a client, right? So that's why you have to know these services or these tools, because if you don't, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if Amazon, I mean, Verizon comes to you and they're like, we want the Athena service, but we want to pay by month. They're gonna give a drop down of being like, what services do you offer them? And then you're looking at it and you're like, okay, well, so you definitely have to know the AWS resources.
It's almost like you're almost acting as another broker for AWS.
Absolutely. And this is similar. So what I read up on the cloud practitioner is like this is similar in that manner where it's like more often than not, people start off in sales after they get their cloud practitioner certification,
Yeah.
because this is basically what it is. Like, the services of the AWS services and what to offer the clients.
Yes. A lot of
Yeah.
my job studies have kind of said to me, shoot, you might be headed back for sales.
I heard there's big money in sales.
Yeah, the thing is with sales, there's a lot of pressure and a lot of
But right now, I think so. From what I've heard from a lot of different people that are actually in cybersecurity, is that sales is like booming. Like it's so much work. It's not enough people in sales to get the work, right?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that has to do with one, like what Joe Biden made an announcement that it's a war on cybersecurity and all this other stuff. So I think a lot of companies are like being reactive and trying to secure their network or secure
Yeah.
their companies. So right now, it's probably an amazing time to be a salesperson in that career field.
Yeah, the only thing that stops me is I still kind of want to be a hacker.
Yeah.
It's just really hard, and it's going to take forever, and it's kind of deterring me. But, for instance, the hack the box challenges are very hard, even when you got the damn walkthrough. Anyway, I'm just bitching now, guys. Athena. What do we got? Okay. With which of the following can you run code without provisioning or managing servers and pay only for the compute time consumed? There
That's
is no
Lambda.
charge. Lambda?
Lambda. Yep.
I knew that was a thing.
The following, can you run code without provisioning or managing servers?
I bet you there's something. No, it's just forget it. They just use Greek alphabet for all of their things: alpha, micron, beta. Good thing I was a frat guy.
Yeah, my fraternity, you had to be able to recite it backwards, all of the
Right.
Greek letters.
Oh no, we had to do all kinds of stupid stuff like that. Are
You
you
said the
kidding me?
alphabet backwards.
Are you kidding me? No, you have to know like all these stupid things like all the Greek names of all of the chapters of all the frats in the country. It's
Mm.
stupid. You make it into a song, that's the key. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. Is that really what I have to do to get the answers? Alright, we got 8 out of 10. There we go. Okay,
Oh, it's
so.
courses.
Oh, there's.
Cloud search. And instead of 2 cents, it's 4 cents.
It says choose 2.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Yeah, it was 4 cents for Glacier. So just bear in mind that the other one tomorrow mentioned the Glacier. What was it? Glacier.
Archive Glacier. Yeah.
Okay,
Glacier Archive.
that one
It's
will
probably
work.
cheaper. Maybe 0.02.
That's probably 2 cents. It's
Yeah.
either 2 cents or 1 cent. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
That's
as
what-
Charlie said, there is nothing for 1 cent or 10 of a cent.
A tenth
mean,
of a
it's-
cent. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just-
tenth of a penny, you know.
I mean, it adds up just the same, you would think, but what the shit? Okay, so they're not gonna give me. I'm gonna have to go into my email. Isn't that crazy? You guys are gonna get a tasty dose of my email. Nope, it didn't work. It didn't show up.
Look in your junk box.
Good cost. Son of a. You guys are getting a good taste of my email, huh? Nice. There it is. Oh man, I don't see it. That's
Nah,
stupid. Okay, what we could do is take a break and try to find some more questions, or just find some more questions.
There's another Wiz Labs.
I think I got some questions. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Check. Yeah.
If you got some, that would be huge. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy that. There was like 370 of them that I could have bought, and I just got lazy.
How much is it?
It was like 13 bucks. I spend money like it's going out of style. You should have seen me in Boston, so I felt like 13 bucks didn't mean much. All right, Will, you got them?
Just a second.
You're fine.
Cybersecurity.
Yeah, so Wiz Labs is a good one. They give you a free test. Their questions are very similar to, because I've taken like a free practice exam from AWS, and their questions are very similar. The format.
Oh yeah, this is where I was gonna buy them. This is actually where I was gonna get them. Okay. So how many do we want, guys? We want. This one's $8. 320 questions, 8 tests.
Oh boy.
That's more. That's winner. It's better than the other one. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and get this.
It's not coming up.
Didn't the professor send us some questions for cloud as well? I forget his name. The last professor we had.
SK?
He did not. No, he's speaking of. And he's speaking of Richard. No, what was it? The game theory guy,
Yeah.
Oh, Ricker.
Rick Rickert. Boy, I'll tell you, that guy got under my skin a little bit. He kind of drove me nuts. I was like headbutting my screen a few times.
I just game theory alone. I was like I wasn't interested. It was just too much.
I was pretty tapped out. I mean, I hung on through DFIR, and by the time that was over, I was pretty much tapped out.
Yeah. I mean, you saw we ended. I think like the last couple of classes, there were only 29 people.
Yeah, I saw that. What?
I got questions.
You got some
Okay.
or?
Yeah.
All right,
Got
why don't
some.
you, let me make sure you can share if you want to share. Hang on, Will. Advanced sharing, all participants, multiple. Okay. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back.
You see my sharing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, oh,
The answers are on the back, or
I already
Bottom.
seen that before.
Yeah. So the answer should be on the bottom.
Yeah, they're at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why is AWS more? What are we gonna wait for?
You can go. You can go.
Why is AWS more economical than traditional data centers for applications with varying compute workloads? Hmm.
I'm gonna go with C here.
Yep.
Okay, on demand.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Nice job.
We went with C on this one, Charlie.
What's that?
The first one we went with C.
Okay.
There is a Charlie. There is I think a marker or something they can use on Zoom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there is like a pen. No, on Zoom itself, you
put
can
the
do something on the
I'm
screen.
looking. I'm
I
looking.
put the answers in chat, and then we just go back and compare.
Yeah, that works too. Which AWS service would simplify the migration of database to AWS?
B.
Yeah, migration service, AWS DNS.
Which AWS service offering enables users to find, buy, or immediately start using software solutions
No, we had that one already. That's
in the
marketplace.
AWS
Marketplace. Yeah, marketplace.
marketplace? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which AWS networking service enables a company to create a virtual network within AWS?
I gotta
That's-
say private cloud on this one.
Yep.
You
D.
know, I saw that Route 53 a lot in my research.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it does, but
So that's a DNS. Route 53 is a
yeah,
DNS service.
nice. There you go. That's right. Okay. Which of the following is an AWS responsibility under the AWS shared responsibility model? So you guys remember this? It's like they secure the cloud, you secure in the cloud. Um, so we're looking for an AWS responsibility. Configuring third-party applications.
Nope.
Is that them or you? That's them or you. So that's
You.
not right. Yep.
It's gonna be B.
B. It's got to be B. That's them. Maintaining physical hardware is them. Securing application access and data is
Oh,
us.
AWS responsibility. I thought it was our responsibility. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Which component of the AWS global infrastructure does Amazon CloudFront use to ensure low latency delivery?
I know this one. I think it's. Oh shoot! It could be either edge locations or availability zones.
I
With
think,
availability zones.
yeah, I'm leaning towards that.
Edge locations are like that's third party people that support the Amazon net.
Or AWS regions.
I mean, I don't think it's regions in this case. Those certainly exist. I don't know. Maybe I mean now that I said that, of course it will be regions. But the question becomes, what's up with CloudFront? You know, we gotta know.
Availability zones is a subset of AWS regions. That I
Mm-hmm.
remember.
Okay, maybe
Yeah,
maybe
so
it's
within
C.
the regions, there's availability zones
And edge
and edge
And
locations.
edge
locations.
locations.
Yes.
Right.
There's way more edge locations than
Yeah.
there are availability zones. However, edge locations are like so I believe this is B, but I can't remember. But yeah, edge locations are like those little it's a subset, those little mini.
They're owned by somebody else that works with AWS. That's what they are, I think.
Well,
I don't.
AWS
Oh,
owns
maybe
some
not.
edge locations.
Okay.
But
Is there
yeah,
another one?
so I don't know. I think it's edge locations.
We're talking about like the main infrastructure of how AWS does it, though. I mean, this is it. The three
Yeah,
things: regions, availability zones, edge locations.
absolutely.
Um, Now, which one does low latency for CloudFront, I don't know, but
I think it's edge location,
let's go
but
for it.
it all depends on what the masses think. And
No, I think that makes sense. I mean, you're
So what we're
using a
going with?
third-party network to make your network more reliable, more available, right?
yeah, and CloudFront is content network delivery service. It's a content network delivery service.
Okay.
How would a system administrator add an additional layer of login security to a user's AWS management console?
It's got,
Will enable factor
Yeah,
Yeah.
identity and access management role, I think. No,
No, the C.
multi-factor.
Yeah.
he's got to enable. The only thing that throws me off about B is its audit.
Oh, it's audit. Yeah, I didn't read that part.
Yeah, I mean, I think B is where you start. I think C is where you get to, but in this answer, I think it's just C. But I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It's C.
Because it's a layer, so and yeah.
Yeah.
Which service can identify the user that made the API call when when an Amazon EC2 instance is terminated?
I think that's some kind of logging.
So that you're right, and I think that's what CloudTrail is, right? And it's just in the
Yeah.
name. It's just in the name.
Cloud Trail. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't Tamara very intuitive to think of that? I think so. That makes sense. Cloud Trail. Vapor Trail, that's what mine would be called. Which service would be used to send alerts based on Amazon CloudWatch alarms? Uh-oh.
That's the
That's not
SNS.
Yeah.
Amazon SNS.
Yeah.
Simple notification.
Notification service. And that's in
There-
its name too.
There's also Amazon Simple email service, I believe.
I'm not sure.
This fucking Amazon's got everything in
There
this
is
thing.
Amazon SQS, which is that was the very first service Amazon scaled up. And it's I can't remember, simple queue service. Something like that.
Query, maybe Q.
I can't remember.
Q? Scott Stevens? Anybody? Um, whoa!
Uh-oh. Sorry about that.
Hot move, William. Hot move. All right,
Where
where?
can a user
Yep.
find information about prohibited actions on the AWS infrastructure?
Gotta be that. Gotta be the bottom one, right?
Absolutely.
Violation.
Okay, the first one.
Yes.
I got it in chat, so you could just go
Yeah,
down.
pop
Okay.
up your little chat window and you can see it. What Andy put.
Okay.
Um,
You're going to up fast.
I think we. If somebody have the questions, and oh no, they don't have the questions in front.
CBD or GBB.
CBD doesn't do much for me, man.
Okay.
The ability to
8B.
launch. Hang on one second. Let's go over what.
You want me to jump to the questions again?
Yeah, just jump to one real quick. What was it again?
Which one do you want to look at?
One. Everybody memorize the question. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's just see what we got wrong, I guess.
We got
All of them right.
Did we?
You got 100?
Go 9 and 10.
scroll down.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
100.
You got
So
them
which-
all right?
Yeah.
So which ones were we unsure of, though? We got CloudFront one correct. We got the Cloud Trail one correct, I guess. Okay, good.
Okay, I think I have another one.
Okay.
Yeah, and I also have one too.
Okay. Well, we'll just do those tonight and go as far as we can go, and then next time we can do. I'll buy that little $7 one or whatever. I can do it. Actually, I'll just do it tonight. That way we can finish off.
And we're doing that Thursday? Or
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Thursday
Thursday's
works
fine.
for me.
Yeah. Thursday is fine.
I say we just go ahead and get this sucker. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
1 second. All right, let me buy this sucker.
if you want, I'll send you half.
What's that?
I said if you want, I can send you half.
That'd be cool, but it's only like $6, man. Don't worry about it. 1024. That's right. No, 2024. What the?
Okay. I found this app, guys. I don't know if you guys into.
Oh, thanks for that CompTI app suggestion, Mama. That's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that app is really helpful, Andy, for what if you're taking the Sec Plus, it's really helpful.
I like how they send me the notification like, hey, get on it today.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I've been going through the threats and vulnerabilities portion of it. And either I know that stuff really well or those questions are very easy.
No, I think you're ready, William. You're just overthinking it.
Mm-hmm.
William, I heard you rolled up with the bike this weekend.
Yeah, man, my baby Blue, I had to take her with me.
I'm tremendously sad that I missed that.
We're planning to do it again on August, so maybe.
Yeah, I'll probably be down for that. I might even get a job there, so who knows? All right.
Yeah.
You want to hacker you?
No, in DC, I've been bitching about DC, Andy. I didn't really have. Even though I decided to go to American, I wasn't really trying to end up in DC.
Mm.
Isn't that crazy? I was kind of like a little off when I started the program. Let's put it that way. So, all right. A corporate cloud security policy states
No,
that
this is the security
well,
specialty. This is
shit.
different.
Good thing you stopped us.
But let me look at it. I mean, we might be. Let me see. A corporate cloud security policy states that communication between the company's BPC and KMS. See now, like what the hell is a KMS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's gonna be trouble here.
Well, are these the questions you had?
Mm-hmm.
You know, these are different. This is for the security specialty. It's a different certification.
It's the next level up, I
Oh,
think.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it says AWS certified security. Oh
Then I
yeah.
just
Yeah.
came across this other one. Let's see, what is it? But this is one that I did. I guess it came out of the cloud security. It looks like I got a 75 on it, but the answers are already marked. I mean, you might just want to look at the questions.
And we could scale up the one I have. That one is
Okay.
pretty good.
Cool. Stop sharing.
All right. You guys can see it?
Yeah.
All right. Check this free one out.
Geez, 55 questions. Geez, we're gonna be here a while. Let's see what time it is.
Let's do it.
Practice mode.
Well, we'll see. We gotta. If we don't get through it, we don't have to do it. We don't have to finish. Ooh, this is cool.
Yeah. All right. A startup organization is using the Cost Explorer tool to view and analyze its cost and usage. Which of the below statements are correct with regards to the Cost Explorer tool?
I bet it's E.
The
And
2.
yeah, I thought so. So like 2.
Provides
Yeah,
trends.
yeah, the D2, D and E, it does forecasting too. It tells you if you continue with this trend, that's how much you're gonna pay.
Do
I
you
know
want to
that for
show the
sure.
answer or do you want to go on? Show answer?
Just show it, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mahmoud.
Yeah, I remember that because I played with the, you know, when they kept charging me, I kept playing with the cost billing thing. And there is a way to see how much you're gonna end up paying if you keep using the same trend.
Yeah. Tam, can you hit Control Plus like twice and make that bigger? Maybe it won't work. There it was. Yep. Great. That's awesome.
Project team requires an AWS service that provides a file system simultaneously mounted from different instances of EC2. Which AWS service will satisfy this requirement? So this is Amazon Elastic File System. This is Amazon S3 storage, Elastic Block storage, and this is File Server X, which is a
For
like
Windows 5 servers.
yeah, and it's like for big data transference.
Oh, okay.
Provide file systems mounted from different instances of EC2s, which
So the key is the different instances.
Yep. And I know EC2 comes with an EBS.
I mean, what if it's the S3 bucket? A file system simultaneously mounted from different. See, I think that's what it is. Because doesn't the S3 bucket stay with you no matter where you are? The same bucket?
Yeah, so the S3 is global.
Global. Thank you. Jesus.
Uh-huh.
I'm sitting here mumbling around the words, and Tamara just nails it.
S3 is the storage for your instances.
Yeah.
It's not a file system though.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just trying to logicize this thing.
It's so EFS is not a file system.
It is.
Elastic.
It's Elastic File System.
Yeah, then that's what it is.
What's the other one? EBS? I'm saying EBS.
It's only one.
Oh shit, there's only one? Oh, so you think it's
Yeah.
EFS?
Yeah.
Oh,
Good man, Mahmoud.
Regional
Damn.
service. Yep. So it says, yeah, S3 is an object storage service that
Yep.
offers. Okay.
I still don't quite understand it, but I think that wasn't too far off. It kind of just hangs around for you.
No, but Tamara has a good point. S3, it's not for file system. Doesn't
Yeah, it's
support
for
file
storage.
Yeah. I'm off on a tangent on that thing.
system.
Okay.
All right.
Which of the below statements is incorrect with regards to the advantages of moving to cloud?
Incorrect.
Spending money running and maintaining data center benefits from this.
Trade variable expense for capital expense. That's wrong because you're trading capital expense for variable expense.
You're right. Yes. Good catch.
Yep.
Yes.
You get that variable expense. That's where you win.
Yeah, because you're trading capital expenses.
You can
That's a
build
good
all
catch.
that shit.
That's a good catch.
You can build the data center tomorrow. I'll just use it. All right. Project team enhancing the security features of a banking application. That's a weird sentence. All right, I think it's A. A project team enhancing the security features of a banking application requires implementing a threat detection service that continuously monitors malicious activities and unauthorized behaviors to protect AWS accounts, workloads, and data stored in S3. Which service should the project team select for all that stuff? And again, we're talking about
Some kind
a
of
threat
isn't it
detection.
monitoring as a service or what is
I'm
that?
thinking it's guard
Yeah.
duty.
It definitely sounds like it would be guard duty. Continuously
Continuously
monitors
monitors
malicious
malicious.
act. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Although
Yeah.
firewall manager's tempting, I just don't think that's what it is.
Mm.
I mean, that's
I feel like shield will be something like protecting, like a definitely a protection, but not. Well, I don't know. Let me not talk about.
the key word is continuously.
Yeah.
What's a
But
guard duty, guard dog, rawr,
right.
you know?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Rawr, rawr, rawr.
A threat detection service that continuously monitors malicious activities and unauthorized behaviors to protect your AWS accounts,
But
workloads.
the shield is a thing too, is managed
Yeah.
distributed denial of
Yeah,
service
yeah.
protection service that safeguards application running on AOS. B
So
Okay.
whenever
when
they
you
get
service that
a
allows you to essentially configure and manage firewalls across the thing. And D is Amazon security
they're
assessment
all a
service
thing. Yeah,
yeah,
that
they're
they're
all
all
a
helps to
thing.
things.
improve the
Yeah,
security and compliance.
all part of their security
Mhm.
package.
So I guess when you hear shield, think DDoS.
DDoS, yeah.
I think firewall manager is kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And just
Mhm.
also think about just the common sense grouping of these things. Shield, firewall, guard duty, inspector, those are security things.
Yeah. All right.
Security, dirty.
Which of the following support plans offers 24/7 technical support via phone, email, and chat access to cloud support engineers?
Mm,
That's gonna be the premium. So the enterprise,
Premium or business.
Let's ask the question in this way: is that the top level technical support you're gonna get, or is that?
enterprise is the top level.
No, I'm saying what's described in the question.
Oh,
Which of the
Is
following support plans offers 24/7 technical support via phone, email, and chat access to cloud support engineers?
that sounds like top level to me.
me too.
Yeah. Mhm.
24/7
Yeah.
via phone. Yeah,
So
I'd
you
say
choose two.
premium and
Premium
enterprise.
Yep.
Let's find out. I like how we get the instant. Oh,
Business
Business
and
and
oh,
enterprise.
so
Business.
the two business ones. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh,
There is no premium plan.
there's no premium.
Premium
So
is insurance,
business.
buddy.
Oh, we are dumb. We are dumb. Man, first study session blues.
But that's something that will stick, right? We know there's no premium, but
That's
Yeah.
how you learn, really,
okay.
frankly. If you're
Business and
probably in
enterprise.
business and enterprise.
Mhm.
So is that to imply that business and enterprise are their two most expensive and
Yes. So enterprise is crazy. It's like $20,000 a month or something like that. It's on like it's
you're
up there.
basically you're hosting your like
Complex.
Shopify is hosted on there and
Yes. Yeah.
Gmail or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Except that
Which
it would
I
be Google.
Google, yeah. Which AWS product provides a unified user interface, enabling easy management of software development activities in one place, along with quick development build and deployment of application on AWS.
Mm.
I don't even. Can you read that again 3 times?
A unified user interface
Yep.
enabling easy management of software
Software.
development activities in
Okay.
one place, along with quick development, build, and deployment of applications.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna guess it's Code Guru.
Me
You
too.
think Code Guru?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
because that's like the
development of
specialist,
activity.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, notice what's going on here, guys. It's just another grouping. Another grouping of like purposed machines or tools. Okay. Son of a
Gold
bitch.
star.
CodeStar is a developer tool powered by machine learning that provides intelligent recommendation for improving code quality and design. Wow. This AWS is a beast. Code
It is kind
are
of a
enabled.
beast.
It's only because we don't know it yet, but trust me,
I know.
No, what I'm trying to say is like they offer everything. Like they have everything.
Yes.
Not,
So
not
there's
like
no-
from a
essentially there's no red herring, right?
No, they're all things.
Right.
yeah, except premium.
Yes.
You know, I'm
premium.
almost
Some of those
thinking
things
about
you gotta know.
I'm feeling like this way. I'm almost like relearning a lot of just general cyber concepts through this AWS. It's like
Right. Yeah.
they deal with everything. Hey, Mahmoud,
Mm.
I heard you were like 7 feet tall.
Yeah, Mahmoud is tall.
He's tall.
No,
That's
I'm not
funny.
70. I'm 6'2".
That's funny.
Well, yeah, I don't. You
I
guys
just
don't get the impression.
I didn't peg you as the sneaky tall one. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm skinny and tall.
Yeah.
I had Nana pegged as the sneaky tall one.
Hassan is tall too.
Who
Hassan
is?
is tall. Yeah.
Hassan,
Yeah,
he's taller than
he
I
looks
thought.
tall and skinny. You guys both look like you'd break like a ton of bricks. That's awesome. Hassan was there. That guy's cool. All right, what's this one? Blank automates the discovery of sensitive data at scale and lowers the cost of protecting your data using machine learning and pattern matching techniques.
So I know it's not AWS Shield. We know it's not Amazon Grub Duty.
I think
I'm gonna
it's
say
Macy.
Macy.
It is Macy. I think I learned about Macy.
I think we
Yeah.
learned Macy.
We did learn Macy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
I don't either. Well,
Macy, yeah.
Wow.
automates the discovery of sensitive data at scale. So we're talking about like finding credit card numbers because it can recognize the pattern of a credit card number.
Yep. PII.
Okay. Read D. Hold on. Go back, please. Read D. Because AWS Security Hub gives you a comprehensive view of your high priority security alerts and security posture across your AWS accounts.
Okay.
So kind of log.
Yeah. What was that
Of
security?
course, it has the link. Like if you guys ever use WizLabs, it has the link and it'll go into depth.
I got to be honest with you. I'm impressed with WizLabs.
Yeah, I like WizLabs.
I like the instant feedback on the questions. I like the little review attempt over there.
And they give you a free test.
Yeah, they give you a free damn test.
And how much you paid for that?
I don't know. I this is the free test. I haven't paid for it.
Oh, you haven't yet? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Security and compliance are shared responsibilities between AWS and the customer. Which amongst the below listed options are AWS responsibilities? Select two.
You said something about hardware earlier, right? Or secure.
Yeah. Anything hardware is where
I
we're
would say
looking.
D. I mean E.
Well, it's definitely D. I mean, if you ever, I heard this thing in the video I watched that said when you're talking about shared responsibilities with AWS, AWS secures the cloud. You secure your data in the cloud.
In the cloud, yep.
Yeah.
And that's how the responsibility breaks down. So they do the cloud itself. But I swear, with all the stuff I read about the security, it almost makes it just feel like it's an IP address. Like if you don't do any security, you're just wide open just like you would be on a normal server.
You are.
Which is interesting to me.
That's how you got to know what you're doing in there. you know, like you don't want to scale something up and then you're just freaking butt naked, you know.
Yo, I want to get that tattooed on my arm. So you want to know what you're doing in there? Ellipsis. Tamara Richardson. All right, we're good.
So we're good with D and E?
Yeah,
Patch management within the infrastructure?
Yes.
Okay.
They gotta be the correct answers. Yep.
Correct.
It's dawning on me that this once we just learn the info the first time, we'll probably be.
I feel these questions a little bit easier than what we've seen earlier.
Well, we all bitch to high heaven about Security Plus, so.
Yeah. Most up to the minute information on AWS service availability could be determined from
CloudWatch?
up to the minute AWS service availability. Up to the minute. Maybe.
I mean, you know what they're talking about here when we're it's like if you're staring at that one screen that's got all the services and
Yeah.
you can only get some of the services from US East 1 or whatever.
Oh, but then it says AWS service availability. No.
I think this is probably one of the dashboards.
Yes.
Service health dashboard? Right?
Possibly. Yeah.
Service availability, service health dashboard. I don't know. I'm hoping.
Bam.
All right. Okay. I think that's just, I don't know.
Okay, so the personal health dashboard provides alerts and remediation guidance. All right. Let me impact you.
Most up to the minute information on the investment. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Because Amazon CloudWatch is monitoring and observability.
Observability, yeah, what a weird word that is.
Yeah.
Service built for DevOps engineers, developers, site reliability engineers, IT managers.
Control tower, easiest way to set up and govern a new secure multi-account. All right.
Which of the below listed scenarios is not suitable for using the resource group for grouping the resources? What? Which of the below listed scenarios is not suitable for using the resource group for grouping the resources? So when do you not want to use the resource group? The resource group must screw up when it groups the resources sometimes.
This question's kind of weird.
It's a weird question. It's like the resource group is a tool, I think.
I never heard of the resource group.
I think when you use it, maybe it screws up in certain scenarios. What's the scenario?
I would go with D because the projects are unrelated. I don't know.
They all seem kind of good. I kind of like B. I kind of like A.
I think A and B are good if you are using the resource.
Okay.
What we gonna go with?
Try D.
I want to go with D, but I don't know.
D?
What do I know? Yeah.
D.
Wow. Nice.
Wow.
Create a custom console that organizes and consolidates information based on criteria specified in tags or in resources in AWS. Okay. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, give me a second.
You want to go take care of that, T? We'll take a break.
Yeah, I'll be right 2 seconds.
Yep.
If you guys go to the website that she's referring to here, Wiz Labs, where she is getting this test from, there's a great AWS certified cloud. It's called a Wiz card.
Wiz card.
Right, and it has just an index of all different concepts for AWS cloud practitioner. Can I share my screen real quick?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if you can.
I allowed multiple sharing. Let's see if it works.
All right, I'm back.
Or just put the link in chat, Will.
Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Well, okay, hold on. Well, I've downloaded it, so I can just send you the PDF.
Oh, okay. Wiz cards.
Just got to figure out where I put it. Excuse me.
Did you guys already get the answer for this? Let me read it.
No, let's see.
No, industry regulatory body requires a healthcare insurance company to fully. You want me guys to read it?
Yeah, go for
Sure.
it.
Yeah.
An industry regulatory body requires a healthcare insurance company to fully control cryptographic key management locally to ensure the safeguarding of sensitive patient data. How can the organization achieve this, given that all their workloads are in the cloud? AWS key management services.
Yeah.
We know that. We learned that. That'll be that one.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds right.
Cloud what?
HSM.
What's that?
Hardware security module. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, we do remember that.
But this one is within the. I guess yeah, it makes sense.
It's not part of the
So it
physical.
says the
It's a
company.
virtual.
It says what we missed, Mahmoud, is it says requires the company to fully control. So the company needs full control over their own keys. With AWS key management is AWS manages keys.
Right.
So that makes sense now that I see that.
It's fully managed by, right? Exactly what you said. It's fully managed by the AWS.
Yeah. All right. Moving on.
Let me read the last one.
Okay.
Because server-side encryption. So SSE encrypts things and encrypt the object
Within the S3 bucket.
within an S3 bucket.
Yes. On the server side.
But it is kind of cool though, because now we learn, like, if we never took the Security Plus or took this cybersecurity certification, if you read D, you would not understand it.
Yeah.
Like, or C, SSL and HTTPS, or
Yeah.
load balancer, web application firewall.
Yeah, we learned a lot.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We did. So and to be honest, when I went all throughout this course, which was before we were in depth in a lot of things in the certificate program, I wasn't able to connect it. So now that I'm going through it again, I'm like, okay, all of this makes sense now.
Yeah, because you read this answer and then you bump into load balancer. You have to go look what's load balancer, what's web application firewall, what's SSL, you know?
Right. Yep.
Thanks for the share, Will.
yeah, there's some great stuff there. You need to look at it.
I will.
Yeah.
Take this one.
Oh, you downloaded it? Okay.
During an internal audit exercise, auditors have requested the administrator to provide granular
Granular,
data from the main AWS account. The requirement is for the amount that a particular service accrued in an hour on the third day of a billing month. Can this information be obtained?
Oh man.
Yeah.
First of all, does everybody know granular data? It's like really detailed shit. Like I don't even know how to give an example, but when they say granular, they mean really
lowest level.
Lowest level, yeah, there you go. And then the other word that threw me off too, in accrued, I guess that's just like accrued
Collected,
in an hour.
like,
Yeah, that's just built
yeah.
up in an hour. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they can probably do that.
They can.
Yeah.
How do they do it though?
Accrued, that means like happened, like
built up, like
yeah. Occur. Remember
occur. You guys notice that about SK? Andy, did you notice that when he said occurred, he said occurred? He would like scream that thing. It would be like occurred. Okay. Yes is what we're gonna go with, but which one? Tamara sounds confident, but she sounds quiet. That's hard.
I'm trying to read. What
I wanna go with A.
By querying the cost explorer service with billing and cost management. And then what's the other ones? The administrator can obtain the information in the cost and usage report. or the administrator can query CloudTrail on the day in question and infer the data against
Or
cost
maybe that
explorer.
one too. The D
Oh,
sounds good.
I like C. That's nice and simple.
Yeah, it is simple.
Okay, let's go see.
Let's find out.
Damn.
Oh, got it. Occurred.
CUR, service within billing and cost management, provides comprehensive billing data.
Yep. Cur. It's our cur service. That's a great uncompliment to call somebody. You're a cur. It's an old school insult.
Based on the AWS architected framework, how should a startup company with a dynamic AWS environment manage its users and resources securely without affecting the costs?
IAM. IAM.
Functional group.
So that's one.
Use areas or respective.
Organizational units.
Organization to different billing across the
Yeah,
company.
I tend
I
to
would
like
go
that
with
one.
that. Oh yeah, me too.
Right?
Because those are the two keywords that are used when it comes to users.
We're looking to manage users and resources
We
securely.
good with those two?
Yeah, let's go for
Alright.
it. Uh-huh.
Most security measures on the
What happened?
C and D.
I didn't even think about D.
It is an advantageous
Ow.
to want the traffic at VPC edge rather than front.
I don't even know what to make of D.
Me
Yeah,
neither.
me either.
Yeah.
So you drop people's IP addresses. We don't even we don't even know which user it is.
Wow.
Pair of shoes.
Mhm.
What's the VPC again?
Virtual private cloud.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, so they want to filter it somewhere besides in front of their customer, I guess, or in front of their data. I'm just trying to make a tiny bit of sense of it. Which pillar of the AWS well-architected framework places emphasis on making informed decisions on the backdrop of the processed data? It's a pillar, guys. It's a pillar.
It's definitely a pillar.
So this is using data to make good decisions. Let's think about that. Operational excellence sounds like it. Big data?
Big
No.
data, maybe.
No,
If you,
it doesn't sound like big data. Maybe. Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Do we even know what the pillars are?
No.
no.
They're
If you don't know, we don't know.
Are they Doric or Ionic?
Performance efficiency.
Of course.
So 5, yeah, is one of the 5 well architects. So just make note, guys. We need to know the 5.
5 pillars.
Yeah.
5 pillars of
Five.
excellence.
Okay, Andy.
Hey guys, have a good one. I gotta go pick up my daughter.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's cool. Hey, bud,
Take care, Andy.
you think Thursday at 6 is all right, Andy?
Yeah, Thursday at 6.
Okay, great.
All right.
We'll see you then, brother. 5 pillars.
Are we doing Tuesday too, or just Sunday and Thursday?
Sunday and Thursday.
Sunday and Thursday.
Mhm.
I only figured it would take us 4 sessions.
You think so?
Yeah, I stand by that.
Okay.
I stand by that. We'll go longer if we have to.
Yep. So someone make note. We need to know the 5 pillars.
Yeah. Operational, informational, reliability, all of them. They've all got one.
Where are they? Let me take note for that.
Here,
Hold
go
on.
up there. See them right there in the answers. I'm just reading the answers there. Big.
No, it says
You got
big data is big data.
Doesn't tell you what it is, though.
Hold on, let me.
Efficiency pillar.
The 5.
Maybe if I click on this, it'll go
Yeah,
into
yeah,
the
sure it will. See if you. Oh, just back up one.
5 pillars, the framework.
There you
So
go.
we got
Operational
operational
excellence,
excellence, security, reliability.
reliability, performance efficiency, cost optimization.
Damn.
Damn.
Well, it wasn't going to be that easy.
So out of all of these questions, only 2 applied.
Isn't it disheartening when something is supposed to be easy and then you find it to be not easy? Such as Security Plus.
It wasn't easy. I mean, there's a lot of concepts in that.
It wasn't easy, but it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
In the AWS environment, using an EC2 instance, what is the difference between metadata and user data?
First one
A.
is good.
Yeah,
Yeah, metadata is data about data.
done.
Yeah. Yep.
Done. Read it and weep, sucker.
Oh.
Ah! That's what I get. That's what I get. That's what I get. That's a son of a bitch. Because the look at it. Because the definition of metadata as data about data is largely outside of the AWS context or environment, user data is not the information. Blah blah blah. All right. So instance metadata.
Hmm.
Lambda. The developers in the operations department want to use an IDE to run, test, and debug code for Lambda functions. Which AWS service is the most appropriate? IDE. That's a environment.
What is that?
It's an environment. It's all the background code you need to
Mm-hmm.
run an application. So I would do either code deploy or code commit,
Or Cloud9.
What's
or
cloud? What is
or
cloud?
or Lambda for God's sakes.
What we said Lambda is?
Lambda.
Lambda is a serverless, like,
Code environment. Yeah.
yeah. You say
But
Lambda?
developers want to use test and debug code for Lambda functions.
You need an IDE, so you need to have code deployed or code committed, is what I'm saying. I'd probably say deploy of the two.
So what's IDE stands for?
Something desktop environment. Iterative desktop environment, I think. It's probably wrong. If
Or like
Andy,
interactive, maybe.
maybe. I think
Integrated development environment.
Mm.
It's a software application that provides comprehensive facilities to computer programmers. Integrated.
Let's find out.
A Cloud9.
Oh, G, Cloud G.
The AWS Cloud9 IDE is accessed via the web browser and has a customizable interface. Okay. Okay. AWD code deploy is ideal for deploying software and not building and testing it. Code commit is ideal for storing and privately managing software development assets. Huh. Wow, guys, there's a lot of AWS functions, aren't there?
Shit ton.
Like it. I mean,
Because
how
they do a
about
lot
it?
of stuff. They do like
They do everything.
everything. Yeah.
Everything.
Everything on the cloud.
Everything. I mean, yes, everything. Everything.
You know, I felt kind of dumb doing an industry or a vendor specific cert, but these guys are so ubiquitous. I don't think it's a bad idea. You know, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I wonder what the market share is.
That's what I was going to ask for Azure, for instance.
Oh, for VMware and VirtualBox, oh, it's about 93% VMware. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's VirtualBox for you to learn on. Roar.
But I imagine so, like, you can't go wrong with picking one, right? And then later on down the road, say you see like a lot of companies are like, oh, we want Azure. They're probably interchangeable, just different terminologies.
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
what
I
I thought.
imagine they have different offerings, but what they can ultimately do is probably pretty similar, don't you think?
Yeah, has to be.
Because there's only so much you can do.
Right. They
Maybe
just won't
they,
they won't call it EC2. It'll be
yeah, yeah,
called
yeah,
something else.
yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe they're strong in a particular area where somebody else is not. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Azure it just comes when it's cost effective because they own Microsoft it's owned by Microsoft. So
Yeah.
all the EC2 Microsoft program or tools are cheaper compared them using them from Amazon because Amazon has to pay fee to Microsoft.
Yeah.
Makes
But
sense.
Takes advantage of proprietary technologies.
Yeah.
exactly.
And then you also have Google. What is it? Google Cloud?
They got
Yeah.
that. Speaking of taking advantage of proprietary technology, they got everything. Those people.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, but I think the you I think AWS are far more advanced than the other ones.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're definitely the leading, but
Mhm.
Microsoft Azure is getting up there, and a lot
Yeah.
of companies, because a lot of companies have the Microsoft platform,
Yeah.
I'm sure they probably would just revert to Azure.
The
Um,
the problem with Microsoft is all these breaches that they get and source
mm,
code that they're getting
They don't
stolen and
not
all
do a
that.
very good job. They don't do well with that.
Yeah,
yeah,
compared to AWS.
Microsoft is notorious. Um, that whole Mimikatz tool that we used, that thing is flawed, and it's still out there flawed, and hackers know how to take advantage of it really easily. I've read a million stories about it,
yeah.
and they're like, why doesn't Microsoft patch this? It's like they partially did, but they didn't. Anyway, an administrator would like to install and run the same CloudWatch agent configuration on 10 Amazon EC2 instances to collect custom metrics from them. What is the most efficient method to achieve this objective? Um, what about
Oh,
C? I kind of like C.
Mm.
so
Um, I don't know. What do you? I mean, D is just worded differently. This is all Greek to me right now.
Yeah, so wordy.
It is wordy.
I
I
just
don't
feel
know.
like that would be a lot just to do. This sounds direct.
It's run the same CloudWatch agent config. It's just a configuration.
well, Gary said the longest answer is usually the right answer. So
Yeah.
if all else fails,
Mahmoud also said that.
Mm.
there you go.
Well, Gary Sterry is
Bam.
right with this one.
Yes, Hannah. Okay. Yes.
That's cool. They got a
Yes.
YouTube link. These people are pretty awesome.
Yeah. Like I said, the cloud is cool because they just give you the resource. Like it's not for
Yeah.
$5.99.
Yeah.
Um,
Hold it over your head.
yeah.
Um.
Popping off at 20, guys.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah, I
think
think we're all getting out of
we're
here.
we're all done
Mm.
at 8. It's just a matter of if we can get there or not.
Right.
Um.
An administrator needs to manage many AWS accounts within a big organization. Which of the following is the most appropriate AWS service for an administrator to utilize?
Organizations
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
or Pulse. Yeah,
Damn.
organization. Yeah.
See, it's like we learned about identity and access management and all that, user
Mm-hmm.
groups and group
I feel
management.
like I need to go back and read the AWS security chapter.
There's not much in it, bro. I've done it
Yeah, it's very
recently.
short. It's very short.
Uh,
We're
When you get
learning
it,
more here.
yeah. So I posted the PDF that's really helpful. I go through that and then I listen to that free 4-hour YouTube thing. But the PDF, it's in depth. It's basically all of this, all of these tabs that they give you. That's what that PDF is. So just take a look at it. It's in
What
the
PDF? What
it's in
PDF
the
are you talking about?
it's in the cloud one. It was like one of the first ones I posted.
Okay, let me see.
Are you in the new chat room, William?
Yeah.
This
Okay.
one, the overview of Amazon Web Services, that's everything, all the services, that's everything, right? So I have it up, like as we're going through these questions, I have it up just to look and, verify. But yeah, that's going to be everything about practitioners.
Yep.
Which one are you talking about, Tamara?
The overview of Amazon Web Services.
Your video that you put on Slack?
Yep, it's on Slack and the AWS Cloud channel.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see here.
I
I think I've seen that video. Yeah, I mean, I've seen that you put the.
Yep, just scroll up.
The guy who does it, I gotta point it out. He's so goofy, bro. He is
Mhm.
so
Oh
goofy.
yeah. So I typically listen. So I listen to the code that YouTube video. I listen to it when I'm like commuting to work, because I'm like, I just can't sit at my computer and be like, okay.
He's all right. I
But
mean, don't get me wrong. He's helpful. He's just like when it cuts to him, I'm like, whoa.
yeah. Yeah.
He's Canadian too,
Uh,
so he says everything weird.
but yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Where we at?
We're right at the
A
top
group
here.
of non-tech savvy friends are looking to set up a website. That's me and Charlie.
Yeah.
Are looking to set up a website for an upcoming event at a cost-effective price with a novice-friendly interface. Which AWS service is the most appropriate to use? Which one? Use AWS Market and Sell ready-made WordPress. Use Lightsail. Use a pre-configured customizable Apache web server on Amazon EC2 instance. Oh wow!
It's probably the ready-made WordPress. I really think.
This?
What's AMI?
Where you see AMI?
It's just
That's
WordPress.
the Amazon machine image.
That could be it.
Tamara is on this shit.
Tomorrow.
You did what we didn't do. Prepare.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I prepared.
Yeah, that's
a while
what
ago.
Charlie kept hammering about. Oh, you guys need to read.
Was I hammering? I don't know. I didn't know it came off as hammering. Sorry.
It's okay.
We're all gonna be gurus soon.
Hope so.
So we're saying A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just makes
Because it's a
much sense.
website. Yeah, ready-made.
Oh, I hate
Light
you.
sale.
Oh,
What the hell is
really?
light sale?
Urgh!
An
Light
inexpensive,
sale.
easy to use, novice-friendly, and interactive platform to configure a web application or website quickly. Best is
You know that.
Well, now we do. That's
Yeah.
has fast start to end deployment. It is built to assist users or no external web. This is a really good thing to know. Well, if you want to do something, you can use that. It also allows user to implement small deployment that are easy to dispose or easy scale with the use of kit.
A was right.
Incredible.
A was right, but it was not novice friendly. Oh wow.
Yeah, because you need to know what Apache too. You need to know what's WordPress too.
WordPress. I had a WordPress site for a long time.
I set one up just to play around in the cloud. I don't know if I took it down.
I had all kinds of sites. CharlieMorrison.com. TheMindofMorrison.com.
So you purchased those domains or what?
Yeah, I purchased the domains, created websites, put them on the domains, and then just gave up on it. It was years
Which
ago.
of the following Which of the following accurately describes a typical use case in which the AWS code pipeline service can be utilized?
I have to go to a restaurant.
Okay, I'm busy.
Which of the following accurately describes a typical use case in which
Oh, no.
This is
AWS code
code
pipeline.
pipeline. Yeah, that's gotta be using somebody else's code. C maybe to securely share code. I don't know.
To comply and deploy microservice onto Amazon SSO. Securely share code. Yeah, collaborate on source code, version control, and store binaries.
I mean, A could be it too. I don't know.
Taking
Isn't
A.
that C it was commit code?
Taking A.
I would say. Okay, I don't know.
A feels right too. Yeah. Or I don't know. This is tough. Code pipeline. It's like we're learning all this stuff for the first time, so I don't feel like we should know it. We shouldn't know it. Should know it next time.
Yeah.
To orchestrate and automate various phases of various applications update. Blah 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 blah.
Let's go to C. Option C. Yeah, code comment. Yep, that was the
So
description. I
wordy,
read it.
man.
Yeah,
Code commit.
yeah, I read that description earlier.
Good call.
So wordy.
Wordy.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Wordy. All right. Oh my goodness. A cloud solutions architect needs to execute urgent mission-critical tasks on the AWS Management Console, but he has left his Windows-based machine at home. Given that only non-graphical user interface, non-GUI, Linux-based machines are currently available, what would be the most secure option to administer these tasks on the cloud infrastructure? It's got to be some kind of like,
Remote. That's SSH.
yeah, there you go. Um,
Connect to the Windows-based machine from the none to the law.
that's it.
Yeah.
Secure shell.
Shit.
Ah!
Install and run AWS
I just didn't think that was it.
Mongo in the shell environment such as Bash.
All
Um,
services.
Oh, Hannah. Is it good? Yummy?
Yummy.
all right, I say one more, two more.
All right.
Okay.
Let's muscle it up.
All right.
Which of the following statements best describes the AWS Personal Health Dashboard? Let me just
Dashboard. A rolling log. A minute-by-minute update. A service that prompts the user with alerts.
And B.
A user
You
specific.
said B?
Yeah, I think that's right. User specific. I remember that
two.
part. Yeah, it's two.
Oh, and C. C.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
two.
Mhm.
Yeah. Damn. Look at that.
All
Sweet
right.
Georgia pie.
Wow.
Last one. Your organization is planning to migrate to AWS cloud services, but I guess they need management or
Concern about the cost and
management is
initial
concerned
investment
about,
needed.
yes. Which of the following features of AWS pricing would help your firm to lower the initial investment required for the AWS migration?
The ability to pay as you go.
It's probably all four of them.
It's like two. And then A. Oh, I don't know if there is a non-upfront cost.
Oh, it probably is.
Yeah, there is.
Remember when we
Mhm.
did it?
Yep.
It's the same for a business.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think it's probably no. I think it's probably C. No,
Think it's
no.
C?
I think it's no cost.
No upfront cost.
Maybe not. Maybe it's different when it's enterprise.
I'm saying
I think it's the same all around. It just depends on what pricing package you choose.
What, yeah.
In that case, I feel like it's B and C. I don't feel like we had to pay anything up front. I know I was
Yeah,
billed.
that's what we've been saying. Yeah. I think we said B and C.
But that's the same as pay as you go. The ability to pay as you go.
Yeah, that's right.
So you think it's D?
B is definitely B.
How about is C or D?
That's what we're discussing.
I think it's C.
C is the same as B.
Well,
Yeah,
not
because
exactly now, Tamara. Pay the ability to pay as you go is just like it says, but that could be with an upfront cost, like an initial buy-in cost.
But we
But
had to
the
buy in. We paid $1.
that's what I was trying to ask you. Is that right?
Yeah, we
Okay.
all paid $1.
Okay,
we
in that
didn't
case,
we did not pay $1. They verified us by taking that dollar, but they put that dollar back.
Or did they give it back?
Yeah. We never paid $1.
see, I don't know.
They just verified us with that dollar,
I
and a lot of accounts
don't
they do that. I don't think PayPal does that.
know.
But I
I
know,
don't
so
know.
if you pay up front, like if I choose a pricing plan that allows me to pay for the year, right?
Yeah.
It's cheaper to pay for the year than it is to pay as I go. But it's all specific in terms of what type of company I'm trying, like what I'm trying to do in the cloud.
But paying a whole year, isn't it cost effective? I don't know.
It is because they structure
They
it that way
discount the
because
price.
they're gonna say, hey, look, you give us $5,000 and you had like we're giving you more
They give you the
because you're
crown
paying up
jewels.
front.
Listen,
Right.
all I'm saying is that when you hit submit and you see B and C, I just don't want you to be upset. That's all I'm saying. I hear what you're saying.
Am I outnumbered on this?
I don't know. We haven't heard from William. What's your opinion, William? C or D?
D discounts on upfront payments.
I mean, tomorrow you make a good case. I'm almost compelled to
I'm
jump
gonna go
over
with
with you.
B and C.
BNC.
All
Stick
right.
my head
All
in the
right,
pot.
All
I'm
right.
not
All right.
moving.
All right. Let's find out.
Oh
Oh!
Yeah, baby.
What a good spirited debate, friends. Spirited debate. That was fun.
Oh, look
Okay,
at that.
that wasn't bad. That was a
Because
really good start.
look at D. It said because of the discount
Will
on
not
upfront payments will not decrease the initial investment.
No fight there. No fight there.
I mean, you made a compelling argument. I really have to say that to your credit. You really made it. You made a compelling argument.
Well, we went out with a blast, guys. We got the last
Yeah.
two right.
Yeah, we did well. That was a lot of learning. That was good. There's
Yeah.
no way I would never have learned that much if I just done this on my own.
Yeah. But yeah, take a look at this website, you guys. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
WizLab. Let me just put the
Okay.
link. Can you put the link in?
It's right there in front of you, bro.
I'm
Wizlabs.com.
lazy, bro.
You make a good hacker. All these people, I've seen SK do it. I saw everybody do it. They
What?
refuse to type anything twice. They're like taking 10 minutes. It's like driving around for an hour trying to look for a parking spot. SK is looking through all these codes trying to find this thing to copy and paste it because he's so lazy he won't type it. And I was like, dude, you could have been done an hour ago. What are you doing?
I think it's an ego thing. He
Maybe.
has to find it.
Yeah, he's a funny guy the way he operates. He gets frustrated, but he's still very nice.
All right, guys. Well, we already know a lot more than where we started.
Very good, very good.
Right.
You know,
Very
as we
good.
know, this is how it starts, and then
Yep, very good.
a week or a month from now, we'll all be saying, we passed.
Yeah, and it's nice to pass things. It's nice to get this is kind of an easy win, but let's take it and win it.
Yeah. And it's way easier to do in a group setting than by yourself. You know what I mean?
How
Like
about it?
that debate we just had, that I'm gonna always remember the questions
Yeah.
because of that. So
That's how you do it.
Right. Yeah.
That's how you do it. You guys are awesome. Thanks. Good job.
all right, we'll see
Thank
you guys
you.
Thursday.
Thank you.
Yep. Awesome
All
job.
right.
Yep. Bye for now.
Laters.
Bye.
Right.